Welcome back to Hello Africa broadcast channel. The untold story of Africa's name. Who changed it? The name of Africa was Ethiopia. The untold story of Africa's name. Who changed it? Ethiopia is the original name. The name Africa has a disputed origin, with several theories attempting to explain its etymology. While the exact meaning is not definitively known, some possible interpretations include a Greek term meaning without cold, a Roman term suggesting a sunny or warm land, or a Phoenician word relating to dust. Additionally, some scholars propose links to Egyptian and Hebrew words, further complicating the origin of the name. Greek origin. The Greek word Afriki, without cold, has been suggested as a potential root for the name, referring to the continent's warmer climate compared to Europe. Roman origin. The Roman word aprica, sunny, is another possibility, suggesting that the name was derived from the continent's generally sunny climate. Phoenician origin. The Phoenician word afar, dust, has also been proposed as a possible source, given the dusty landscapes of some regions in Africa. Egyptian and Hebrew connections. Some theories link Africa to Egyptian terms like Afruika, motherland, or Afruika, to turn toward the opening of the Ka, meaning birthplace, and to the Hebrew word Ophir, rich. Other theories, other proposed origins include a Himyarite king named African, a reference to the pharaoh Khafra, or a Sanskrit to Hindi term meaning comes after or to the west. While Africa is the name widely recognized today, the continent was historically known by several other names, particularly before the European era of colonization. One prominent name is Alkebulan, which some scholars and theorists believe was used by indigenous peoples to refer to the entire continent. Alkebulan is often interpreted to mean Mother of Mankind or Garden of Eden. It's true that Africa has been known as Alkebulan or Garden of Eden, but mostly if we check ancient facts and evidences, Ethiopia was known as the name. So why this name is not used or not even promoted as Africa's name? Mainly, Ethiopia has been a threat to the West, being as a defender as its known living in sovereignty and never being colonized, also becoming the first ideal cause to create a demand of freedom and independence, as most African countries use Ethiopian green, yellow, and red as their own flags. Secondly, as it's recently being uncovered of Ethiopians' connection to divine world and treasures, what became news headlines like Book of Enoch and the Ark of Covenant. Additionally, other names were also given and used after and prominence during the late 15th to 17th centuries and 18th, coinciding with European colonial expansion, and is generally attributed to the Romans. Let's see theological facts. In the Bible, yes, Garden of Eden is mentioned so, claiming Alkebulan, as the original place of African continent is feasible. But then again, what was mentioned as name of the area in the beginning was Ethiopia. In Genesis it says, "From Eden a river flowed out to water the garden. Then it divided into 4 rivers. The first one is the Pishon River that flows through the land of Havilah, where pure gold, rare perfumes, and precious stones are found. The second is the Gihon River that winds through Ethiopia. The Tigris River that flows east of Assyria is the third, and the fourth is the Euphrates River." Mentioning the second is the Gihon River that winds through Ethiopia shows that there was a name for it. And of course, Garden of Eden was mentioned with it too. So Garden of Eden could be translated in many languages and have been used in Afrikaans through our centuries. It doesn't actually clash, but it supports each other. And the other factual evidence is all the ancient maps that were used up to the scramble of Africa was calling Africa as Ethiopia. So, If we prefer to be translating it to many branches to scratch our minds that has been affected through generation, we can call it in to one of the tribes or the names given to us. But if Africans want the original name that has been known in the divine world, then it's time for Africans not only to learn, but also unlearn some of the untruth that has been faced for years. Well, it's choice to be angry of next-door tribes, or it's not going to be easy when Africans' mind are set to fight to each other and try to look better from one another instead of collaborating as one nation. Saying Rwanda versus Congo, or Eritrea versus Ethiopia, or Somalia versus Somaliland, or North Nigeria versus South Nigeria, and keep going. As it's continuing recently, Sudan 1, Sudan 2. Not sure if the name is official yet. If you want to receive videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to the Hello Africa YouTube channel. Thank you.